Right, good day to all my wonderful online viewers. Just to remind you, if this is your first time of watching this YouTube channel and you have not subscribed, it won't cost you money. Just press the subscribe button, strike the bell also for notification of other videos, and other videos when they come on board you'll be able to see them. Thank you for viewing. Let's continue watching this video. That topic is balance of chemical equation. Let's go on. Now, chemical formulas and equations. Chemical formula indicate the number of atoms in a molecule. That's very vital. Take note of that. Now, chemical symbols and formulas can be converted to equation. That we shall see as we progress. For example, the reaction between hydrogen and oxygen to form water. 1. The combustion of carbon or methane in oxygen. This can be represented in form of chemical equation. Now, it's a statement, but it could be represented in form of chemical equation. Let's see how it goes. Look at it. Now, to form water, hydrogen combines with oxygen. It gives us H2O. This is 2 molecules, 1 molecule. Now, the coefficient of H2 here is 2. The coefficient of O2 here is 1. The coefficient of H2 here is 2. Now that is an equation. This is another equation. This is another equation. See the full equation here. It gives to us CO2 plus 2H2O. Now take note of this, representing formulas with equation. Using formulas to create equation. Let's see. Balancing of chemical equations. Take note of this. If you must learn how to balance chemical equations, you must bear the following rules in mind. Now let us take rule 1 in this video. Now look at it. The subscript in a chemical formula must never be changed in chemical equation. What do I mean by subscript? Na2O. This 2 here is the subscript. If you must know how to balance chemical equation, these 2 must never be altered. Repeat after me. These 2 here must never be altered. Say the full page. The 2 is the subscript of sodium and must not be altered. Think about it before we move to rule 2. Now you have to think about it, that it must not be altered. Nothing should make you change it. It is part of the name. If you alter it, it's like you are cutting away the ear from somebody's body. It will do no good to that person, but bad. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, click the subscribe button and press the bell so that subsequent videos can get you notified. Thank you. And what was in that rule 1 is that subscript must never be changed. Let us see rule 2 of this video now. Now, the number of atoms of each type on each side of the equation should be determined. I repeat that again. The number of atoms of each type on each side of the equation should be determined. Take for instance, look at this. You have H2 plus O2 go to H2O. Now this side is the reactant side. You can see my arrow pointing at it. And the other side is the product side. Now look at the reactants. We have hydrogen. How many hydrogen do we have? 2. We have oxygen. How many oxygen do we have? 2. Look at the product side. We have hydrogen. How many hydrogen? We have 2. Oxygen. How many? We have 1. That makes the equation not balanced. It's not balanced at all. So what you need to do there is to start thinking of how to balance it after writing out each number of atom in the equation. You have to think of that and write it down. So after writing it down, you now proceed. Now look at this. Now that you have determined the atoms at both sides of the equation, all the atoms before the arrow are reactants, and all the atoms after the arrow are products. Now this is telling us that all the ones at the left hand side, because it's a single arrow, all the ones at the left hand side, they are reactants. All the ones at the right hand side, they are products. Now you must know this. You must know what reactants are and what products are, for these are the ones that will guide you, that will help you. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, press the subscribe button and subscribe. It will help you. Press the bell also so as to get notified when other videos come on board. Let's continue from there. The equation above is not yet balanced. Why? You can see, if you flip back, you can see that we had 2 oxygen at the reactant, we had 1 at the product side. The number of atoms at both sides of the equation are not equal. That's why they are not balanced. And let us move on. To balance a chemical equation, the coefficients are placed in front of the reactant and product, so that the same number of atoms of each type appear on both sides of the equation. Now look at what I was talking about. Look at this. Consider the equation. You see now 2 has been placed as the coefficient of H2. The coefficient of O2 still remains 1. The coefficient of H2O is now 2. Now, these 2 times these 2 gives us 4. That makes total hydrogen at the reactant side is 4. Now, this is 1 times 2 gives us 2. Total oxygen at the reactant side is 2. View the complete page. Now, this 2 times this 2 give us 4. Total hydrogen at the product side is now 4. Now, this 2 times this 1, because this is only 1 oxygen here. Total oxygen is now 2. This shows to us that this equation is balanced. It's a balanced equation. Now, so it's a job well done. Now you have to look at yourself. Have you been able to balance it? Did you understand it? If you don't understand it, you have to view it again, write it down, and try to do it on your own. Thank